Welcome back, everybody. We're here pulling cards for November the 23rd. Get the mouse out of the way. I'm going to be pulling one card for each sign, starting with Aries, working my way through Pisces. If you know what your sun sign is, you can get a little bit of information like that. There's our first card. First two cards. We're going to hold on to those. And so if you know your sun, moon, and rising, then you get a little bit more information like that. If you know your other planetary placements, you can actually get a lot of juice out of a short little reading like this. Okay, I think we're already ready to go. Let's start with these guys. All right. Everybody remember, we still are in contest mode, so put a comment below to enter into the contest. Aries, which I have showing up here. It's the Ten of Air showing up in reverse. Ten of Air in reverse just means that you have some kind of conflict that has come back up from the past. Something that was a conflict that did last for a little while before is showing back up now and really asking you to deal with it, resolve it, settle it once and for all. All right, next up, let's look at Taurus. Taurus, we have the Fortune's Wheel showing up in reverse. This just means that things are not going to be going really smooth for us today. We will be able to get things accomplished. We just have to have a little bit more persistence than usual. Also, this is not an auspicious day to be asking for a raise or a promotion or trying to propose to somebody, anything like that. This is not the best day to do that, okay? Let's look at Gemini. Eight of Water showing up for you Geminis. This just means that you're walking back into a situation that you walked away from previously because it was making you feel depleted, or I'm hearing even depressed, and that's not normally what I get off of this card, but depleted or depressed is how it came in. We're going to go with that. All right. So walking back into a situation that in the previous times made you feel depleted or depressed. Okay, so that was who? That was Gemini, right? Or was that Cancer? Nope, Gemini. All right. Cancers, you guys are up next. Cancer. You guys are going to be spending some time isolating, really spending some time alone, taking some time to sort things out, figure out in your mind, what makes sense for you, what is good for you, what makes you happy, what makes you tick, what makes you trigger, maybe even deactivating some triggers, but spending your time really learning more about self so that you can make some positive, productive decisions about how you want to move forward with your life at this time, looking for that key to understanding, what is it that you really want. Next up, let's look at Leo. Leo. Okay, so Leos, we have the Fool card showing up here for you. This just means that today you're beginning something new as a leap of faith. It may or may not make logical sense. In fact, chances are it probably won't. But you just know that you know that you know that you know that it's time for you to do this thing, whatever it is. So taking a leap of faith today. I really like this card, and I like all that it talks about because when we take a leap of faith like that, we're really following that inner guidance that's coming to us and really not knowing where it's taking us. And so, Spirit rewards us for following that. And so will keep us, as long as we stay tuned in to what Spirit wants and where Spirit is leading us, this will be a very successful venture. But the trick is to stay tuned in. Don't get doubtful. Don't get scared. Stay focused. Stay focused on the good stuff. Okay, so that was Leo. Let's look at Virgo. Virgos, you guys have the Page of Fire showing up here. This is just telling me that you're getting some kind of message about something that is really exciting to you that you would like to go forward with. You may even have somebody asking you, I think Virgos, to do something that seems very exciting to them, and they're asking you to join them in that. And I think it seems exciting to you as well. Okay, so that's for Virgo. Next up, let's look at Libra. Okay, so Libra, Two of Air showing up in reverse just means you're having some kind of indecision around a decision today, and I think this is an important decision. So, you don't want to rush that decision. You want to give yourself enough time to get to that place where you feel comfortable with whichever way you're landing on that fence, and then just go for it. But don't rush yourself. Don't push yourself to make a decision that you don't feel good about. Okay? Next up, let's look at Scorpio. Scorpios, we do have the 8 of Earth. This just means we're getting some kind of work accomplished. We're getting work done today. What day is this? The 23rd? That's a Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. So getting some work done. All right, so that was Scorpio. Yep. So next up, let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys have the moon card showing up in reverse. This just means that some kind of truth is going to be coming out today. Something that you may have felt like you had a questionable situation in your life that you didn't really know all the answers to. Well, now the truth is coming up. I don't believe you're digging for this truth. Usually with the moon in reverse, that truth is coming up very organically without any added pressure or pushing from you. Okay? So next up, let's look at Capricorn. Capricorns, you guys have the Strength card here. I do think that you're doing some things that are helping you to recognize your own self-esteem. So I think you're doing something and you're finding out that you're actually good at it, or you're being successful at this. And I think it's a little bit surprising you, and it's helping you increase your self-esteem and your self-confidence here today, Capricorn. Next up, let's look at Aquarius. Whoop, whoop, Aquarius, ton of water. This just tells me that you're feeling pretty happy today, emotionally fulfilled, emotionally satisfied, and whatever this is, it's making you feel satisfied, happy, fulfilled. You are taking this thing to the next level. The 10 is the end of a cycle or the end of a phase, and stepping up into the next cycle or the next phase. So we like that for you, Aquarius. That's good growth, good growth. We like it. Next up, let's look at Pisces. Pisces, what we have here is the King of Fire. I do believe this is somebody that you're interacting with today. And this is somebody who I'm hearing is very outspoken. I think they also speak with enthusiasm. They tend to wear their heart on their sleeve, and in a lot of cases can be very impulsive. With the King, some of that is going to be a little bit tempered because they have the experience to know that that impulsiveness can sometimes cost them. And so this person is, tempered impulsiveness. So it's not as extreme as maybe it was whenever they were a little bit younger. And this is somebody who thinks outside the box. They don't let culture or society tell them how things should be. They run things in a way that seems right and good and that makes sense to them. And so this is somebody that you're interacting with today. I feel like they may be giving you some kind of advice on money that is not really expected for you. I feel like it's kind of coming out of the blue, but I do believe it's advice and helping you with how to multiply your money in some way. Isn't that interesting? All right, and notice we just have this one card here. The King is somebody who is a little bit more solid. Yes, with being of fire, he may still have some impulsiveness yet still in him, but he is somebody who is more solid. And so this is not trickster energy. This, if this was the Magician coming up in reverse and the Magician was giving you advice about money, I would say beware. With this card coming up for this, I would say pay attention to what this person has to say, whether it's doable or not for you. I feel like this person is coming from a good place, and just because you can't use that information today doesn't mean you won't be able to use it in the future. So pay attention. Pay attention and really think about what it is they're trying to say here, Pisces. Okay, so that's what I've got for today, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the thumbs ups, the shares, the likes, and well, I guess thumbs ups and likes are the same, huh? And thank you for participating in the contest with your comments. Also, thank you to those of you booking private readings, private Reiki sessions, Reiki candles. It is because of all of you guys' support at every single level that I am able to do what I love to do for my living. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, peaceful day. And if I don't see you here or on camera, then I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.